like that was rebuilt.
So, after digging into this, we actually found a little bit of a pleasant surprise. Meaning the rear differential fluid actually looks pretty decent, according to Herbie. So does the oil that's in there. It's pretty clean, like it had been done sometime within the last couple of years, maybe. Because I've had Tank for almost the better part of a year, but he hasn't been driven that long. He's only been my daily driver for a couple of months. So, I don't know. There's no service records about that ever being done. I had pulled some service records on Tank prior to us starting the restoration just to try to figure out what all had been done, and they were sketchy at best. So my mom might have had a shade tree mechanic. She might have had, you know, friends or whatever that might have looked at Tank when either her or something like, you never know with my mom. It could be anybody. Her then boyfriend has never mentioned to me about doing any kind of servicing as far as that goes on that. He had tried to do other things as best he could with, no purse strings, basically, I guess you would say. But this is actually one of those things that for Tank looks pretty decent, but it never hurts to change it anyway. Because, I mean, A, we already have the stuff, and B, it's not going to hurt it any. So, just might as well get her done. So, that's where we're at. Herbie's got it all apart. He's got everything drained out, and he's just kind of cleaning up the outside a little bit. Because, like I said, it needed to be...
I'm cleaning up the inside.
Or he's cleaning up the inside. But, because he's got to put that new gasket on there anyway, so I might as well just do it. Because, like we said before, it did have some sort of a small leak. And when he got it apart, I guess he found that they had used something called a gasket maker, which is not an actual... RTV, which is not an actual gasket. It's just kind of a cheaper bush fix, which doesn't hurt anything, but it's not the proper way to do it. So we're going to do things the right way. Because
this is your proper way.
So, yeah, and honestly, that gasket's only about $8. So I don't know... I don't know who touched it last, so I can't say anybody in particular did this or did that, because I don't know. There's no service records on it, and nothing that my mom's boyfriend has ever told me matches up with anything being done with the rear diff. So
this is not Daryl style.
So we will get it done, and Tank will be absolutely fine. And who knows? Maybe that weird noise will suddenly go away. I don't know. I doubt it, but, you never can tell with Tank. He's a little bit finicky. But he'll be right as rain here in a little bit. So stay tuned, you guys. Like and subscribe.